Zodiac Zulhaq.
Hello everybody and welcome to the show. Today we are looking at the chart of Darren Taylor, BMXer and YouTuber. Famous birthday, see him born March 18, 1993, birthplace England, age 25 years old, birth sign Pisces. So, looking up chart, we know him born in Warsaw, Birmingham. So we see here surname Pisces, 27 degrees. There are 30 degrees in every sign, and when you have the first or last 5 degrees, you have to consider some energy of the next sign. So we must consider a little Aries energy here too also. The sun is how you act. Pisces is the oldest and wisest sign. They can literally learn and do anything. It is a water sign and extremely creative and imaginative. It is artistic and empathetic. They have a potential for a psychic connection with everybody. The Pisces is always moving. They are fish, swimming about. They are always moving forward. They are usually engaged and busy and active with something. In their lifetime they will learn and do many different things. They can adapt and change and transform. Whatever they apply themselves to, they can transform into and really excel. It is water. Water takes the shape of the vessel it is put into. Moon in Aquarius. The moon is how we react. Here we see Aquarius 5 degrees. So we have to consider a little bit of Pisces energy here also. Aquarius is new systems, new ideas and new technology, and it is the shock of the new. It is an air sign, so they are very social and communicative. They are great with the internet and all new technology and devices. Aquarius is about new technology which improves our lives. It is the new uncomfortable trend that people take time to get used to. This is Aquarius, the new thing. They are the quickest to adapt to new ideas, new systems, new fashions, new technology, new devices, new music, new tricks. They are able to reevaluate everything and dive into a future unknown. This is also shown in BMXing, where they are always looking to push themselves to something new, and that new thing will often be a shock. Mercury and Pisces. Mercury is our thinking and communication. Pisces, as I said before, is the oldest and wisest sign. They really can learn and do anything. However, Pisces is a little bit chaotic, which can have an amusing and little bit confusing influence on our communication here in Mercury. These characters often have very strong dialects and accents, which makes basic communication a little bit difficult or interesting or unusual. However, the level of thinking and communication is very pure and extremely creative and imaginative. It is coming from a truly sincere place of loving expression and joy for life. Venus in Aries. Venus represents our passion. It is what we are passionate about. And Aries is the individual leader, warrior in the moment now. It is about being unique and individual, expressing ourselves in the moment as our fullest expression of each moment. They have an abundance of energy and need to be active and challenged, pushing themselves physically. This sign is the truest expression of the moment now. Aries represents the zeitgeist, the mood of our times now, what is in fashion. They are on the pulse of what is going on. Mars in Cancer. Mars represents our physical action, and Cancer is the creative crab that can show incredible strength and courage and daring. The crab risks his life every day on the rocks, dodging the crashing waves and the power of the sea. They find solutions to problems. Cancer is at the time of year when the sun is rising to its peak. It is the happy, smiley energy of a sunny summer's day by the beach. Cancer love and forgive everyone, even their enemies. They can't help but meet everyone with a big smile and emotional hug. Really, they are all about the love. Cancer is the mother on the zodiac, and they want the best for everybody. It is also luxury. They want the best for themselves and everybody else. The Cancer is the crab, and you see the crab on the beach. It is very agile and quick. They use their claws. They can move things around. They can move very fast. They move from side to side. They use their claws to do all types of things. They can climb, they dig holes, and they fight. They can be very strong and aggressive. It is also very emotional. The crab sometimes must go into its hole and hide away from world and have me time, and then they are out again, recharged and smiling like a sunny summer's day. Jupiter and Libra. Jupiter represents how we expand and learn and grow, and Libra is the sign of other people and relationships. So we see here Ryan is expanding through his popularity with other people on social media. This is very Libra, his popularity in large groups on social media. Libra make many friends and are popular in large groups. They are understanding because they connect to different people's perspectives and they can be very diplomatic. So you see here, Ryan expanding by being popular. Libra is all about the surface and display, what we show to the world, and here with Ryan, we see him showing best BMX stick to word, making great YouTube channel that make him popular, and his audience can support him. And in this day and age, large audiences can support you and make you very wealthy. So it is how I'm expanding through his popularity, making best tricks in the world, his YouTube channel, and his big personality. Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn represents the rules of the physical reality and its limits. It is how we experience the physical reality. And Aquarius is new systems, new ideas, new technology, revolutions, and a shock of the new. Aquarius is very happy in Saturn. As I said, they are the fastest to take on new ideas, new technology, and adapt to new systems. They're all about fixing and improving and taking things to the next level with something new that changes everything. Aquarius is revolutions and upgrades. It is the next step. In life, the one constant is change. We know that something new will come and other things we must let go of. Aquarius embraces that new thing and is busy applying it and sharing it with other people. The symbol of Aquarius is the water carrier. They are bringing us something new which will revolutionize and improve our lives, but it may be a shock. Aquarius is also permanent upgrades, and you see Ryan is always updating, improving, taking things to the next level, and it is often shocking and a surprise. Aquarius also like to push the limits and the boundaries. They like to test borders, physically, socially, and psychologically. It is all about breaking out of the comfort zone and breaking old cycles to find something new. They want to go right up to the edge and see what's on the other side. They are always seeing how far something can be pushed, but at the same time, they are articulate, social, and communicative. They can be diplomatic and explain themselves very well. The first 7 planets are more symbolic of our character and personality. Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are the 3 outer planets which represent more of our soul's intention. We see here Capricorn in Uranus and Capricorn in Neptune. Capricorn is the builder. They use things to build and they are climbing to the top. They always want to know what's around the next corner. It is the sea goat that climbs to the top of the mountain to talk to God and swims to deeper emotional depths than others can handle the pressure of. In some ways it is the king. It is the cap. They are trying to get to the top, but it is very important to them that they are useful to other people. It is not a selfish energy. The Capricorn build infrastructure for other people to use. So you see with Ryan, him climbing to the top with his BMXing. He wants to be the best, but at the same time, he's creating something with his tricks and with his YouTube channel that is very useful and entertaining for other people. We see an interesting interplay between very unique and skilled individual and a very grounded connection with other people. Pluto and Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio. This generation with Pluto and Scorpio are known as Plutonians. They have an innate deep ability to transform through an intense focus and short-term achievable goals. They produce stings. The Scorpio can sting themselves, sting other people, or create stings of light for the world. And we really see here the sole intention of Ryan is to create stings of light for the world by transforming himself to create next level tricks and video content. The ascendant node, also known as the north node of the moon, represents our soul's transformational destiny. This is the energy through which our soul transforms and grows. It is where we get energy, but it is often difficult and uncomfortable. Sagittarius is long journeys and higher learning. It is the archer warrior who fires arrows of truth and light. They are traveling on a long journey of higher learning. They can often start out as a blank sheet of paper, and they learn exponentially through their life, learning more and more and more, becoming more and more specialists. You see this here with Ryan. In order to be a good BMXer, you must really practice very hard for years. Sagittarius is the archer. In order to become expertly precise, you must practice and practice and practice for years and years to become an expert at something specialist that only you can do. It has a warrior courage. They take their time to learn things correctly from the bottom up, and they have the ability to explain clearly to other people what they have learned. It is the energy of a representative and a guide. With all this higher learning, they become healers, and they can point us in the right direction. And we see this with Ryan as the presenter of his own show, representing his life and what he is doing. He is clear and informative, and it is natural to him. Also, you often see with Sagittarius energy, these people are not living where they were born. They travel a lot, they live abroad, they can be a bit of an unusual outsider. A notable Sagittarius is Jimi Hendrix, a specialist at the guitar in a league of his own, a leading light showing the way for future generations, and healing through his music. Perseverance and dedication over very long periods of time are what it takes to become an expert, taking what they do to other levels far beyond what others can achieve. This is very interesting and special chart of a very unique character. I am Zodiac Zulhaq. Thank you for listening and goodbyes.
Zodiac Zulhaq.